Hello and welcome back. Today we have for you the Carolina Blue Cigars Black Bear. The wrapper is a San Andreas wrapper. It originates from Nicaragua. The binder and filler are from Nicaragua as well. The Black Bear is a 56 by 6.5. And I tell you what, I'll let Billy tell you about the rest of it. Go ahead, Billy. Okay, and thank you for that. I really appreciate it. We are back. And this is the cigar in question, the Carolina Blue Cigar Black Bear. Take a closer look at that. That's a 56 by 6.5. And as Billy said, it originates in Nicaragua. It has a San Andreas wrapper. The binder and filler are Nicaraguan as well. That's a good looking cigar. The little pigtail on the end. This video is not doing it justice. This is a beautifully wrapped cigar. I love this light veining. I like the dark chocolate look, color. The band is very prominent. And something about this I did not know. I also got a really nice patch with this because usually if it's a new cigar, I always like to get the combination pack or assortment pack, which I got this, which is the Highway 101 series. And in my haste, I did not notice something that the president of the company did, Mr. Moore, which I'm going to have to thank him for. He autographed the back for me. And I had this for over a year and never paid it much attention until I looked at it and went, that's a nice thing to do. Took him a second, means a lot. Means a lot. That is amazing. Thank you, Mr. Moore. I really appreciate that. And he actually took the time to look at one of my videos and correspond with me. So he's got a friend for life here. He signed it. He sent me a nice little card. I'm happy. What else can I say? Okay, and with that, let's get into this. And here, what I'm going to do is you see I have a pigtail there. So I'm not going to use a hole punch on it. I'm going to use a regular cutter because I want to do a cold draw on this. I always like to do a cold draw to try to get the flavors and the notes and stuff like that. And it really tastes a cigar. A lot of people don't. I personally like to do that. So you can take away with it what you want. It's a personal preference for me, just like the way I like to light it. I like to give a cigar the respect it deserves. Somebody in another country took the time to roll this because they had passion for cigars. And I'm not going to dishonor that. I'm going to get all the flavors and everything I can out of it. So for you new cigar cutters, this is what you're going to do. You don't want to cut a lot. You want to cut about an eighth or so, just enough to get the cap off of it. Let's see if I can do that. Beautiful. See, I didn't cut a lot of it off. Just the pigtail. So that opens it up so you can really get the full notes and smoking pleasure that you're looking for. Let's do a cold draw. That is delicious. This is why cold draw is important. I'm getting a little sweetness on it. It's like cocoa with a little bit of earth and just a tinge of leather. Now, don't be afraid if you do a cold draw, you don't get the same things. We all have different experiences as far as taste and stuff like that. So it may taste something else to you. It's okay. You may taste raisins. I don't know. It's your personal experience and your taste buds. Oh, I want to light this up. This is delicious. You got your earth, you got your sweetness of the cocoa. This I gotta light this up. Now, this is how we're going to do it. Got a new lighter. Different story. So, I like to do is I like to toast the foot. Start it first, and you just see how far away I am from that, and I'm turning it. I'm just slightly waking up the flavors, getting it going, really getting it toasting the foot of it so I can wake up the tobacco. Now, I do this because this is the way I relax. This gives my mind the time to wind down and anticipate a great tasting cigar. So we pretty much got the foot toasted. See how far I am away from that? You're toasting it. Blow it. You should see slight red in there. Not just hit it again. Now, like usual, I like to finish with a match. And just so happens I have a match here. I use it as a match. It's a dragon lighter. So this one you hit. Oh, okay. See, always have a spare. There you go. So now we're going to slightly away from the cigar puff. We're going to have the flame kiss it. See how I did that? I slightly kissed it and I turned the cigar at the same time. Got a perfect light. Now, let's taste it. Oh, that's smooth. That's a beautiful cigar. Because the medium to full, this is delicious. And I have to take the time to ask that you like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified the next time I do a video. Said it once. Oh, that's really toasty. Still got that chocolate on it, but it seems a little almost like a bittersweet chocolate. Cocoa, I'm sorry. It's light earthiness, really smooth. Tell you what, I'm going to pick out something to smoke with this. I'll be right back, okay? And listen, hey, we are back. This is what I got so far. Tasty cigar. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Had a great ash on it. Of course, me, I dropped it. I took a picture of it, so maybe I'll add it into my video. Great, smoked evenly, great tasting, kept the notes. I have no complaints about this cigar. The only thing I need to know now is what am I going to pair with it? I'm thinking with a good cigar like this, that has to be something that can withstand it. And I don't mean outshine it, I mean to be in harmony with it. So, one thing came to mind, and let me show it to you now. Ready? One, two, three. Bullet rye whiskey. Why did I pick rye? Rye is a great combination for this cigar. You've got a well balanced cigar. To me, rye has a little bit of a bite to it, a little bit more character. It has a little bit more strength to it. a little bit more mellow. So I thought it would be a perfect combination for this. Let's see if I'm right. So I'll go ahead and pour that. And you notice I'm old school. I'm not using the standard whiskey decanter. I have them. I don't use them. When I started drinking, if it could hold whiskey, it was good enough. Whether it be a jelly jar or a whiskey decanter, a wine glass, didn't matter. As long as it held it, it was good. So with that, I say cheers to you. I say cheers to all my subscribers. New subscribers, welcome. Old subscribers, thank you for coming back. I really appreciate that. This is to you and your families. May you much continued success, love, win the lottery, have as much money as you could possibly spend. This is to you. See, that's what I'm talking about. If you had white whiskey, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Let's get these two together. Let them talk. Get to know each other. Oh yes, home run. You've got that rye whiskey with that great taste and that fantastic cigar with your earth, your leather, your chocolate, your cocoa, all those things. I love it. And if you've been looking, or if you have not known, I've been giving it my cigars points or scores now. The scores, the ratings are 20 for each category. You get 5 categories. The 5 categories are as follows: appearance, flavor, availability, value, and enjoyment. You get 20 in each for a perfect score of 100. This is how I scored the Black Bear. Appearance, I gave it a 20. Perfect. Beautiful cigar. Fantastic looking cigar. I like the dark, the light, slight veining, and the added touch was the pigtail on the top. Have no complaints. 20 points for that. Flavor, I gave it a 19. Delicious, great smoke, had a fantastic ash. It all held together. Unfortunately, nothing survives too much with my big hands, and I'm clumsy. Availability, I gave it a 17. I gave it a 17 because it's not available a lot of places, but it's a growing cigar brand, and a lot of people are really starting to take notice for it and to it. So it's growing value. I gave it an 18. Since it was in a assortment pack, I think it's about $14. I may be wrong. I'll have to double check that. And enjoyment, I gave it a 19. 19, I thoroughly enjoyed it. It went well with the whiskey, and I'm sure it'll go well with wine or iced coffee or whatever you drink with it. I don't think you'll be disappointed in it. It's a great cigar. It totally relaxed me. It had the smoke, the mouthfeel, the notes that I like in a cigar. So I have no complaints about it, which gives it a very respectable 93 out of 100, which is not bad. That is a darn good cigar. That's a darn good score. So, hats off to the people at the Carolina Blue Cigar. You guys are amazing. Keep up the good work, and I appreciate all you do. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to you guys. But first, before, I'm going to ask you to do me a favor. You can karate chop that subscription, kung fu, the notification bell, so you will be alerted that next time I do a video. I would greatly appreciate it. And from the bottom of my heart, this is Billy All Star saying, as always, if you cannot be nice, at least be cool. Remember three things: we smoke together, we drink together, we stay together. I will see you on the next video.